What's up guys, Blitz here today bringing you another video, and today's a special one because NetherRealm is doing a live stream right now on Twitch that's going to be starting in about a minute or so, and we're going to be talking about the third variation that's going to be coming towards all characters. Now I don't know if they're going to showcase every single one of them because that could take some time. They might talk about them, which is cool, but I don't know. Let's see. I really do hope that Sub-Zero gets some cool ones. Like I'm hoping for Rising Ice. This way he has some more mid-screen combo potential because it's fun. But other than that, I don't think we're gonna be seeing ground freeze or ground ice in Sub-Zero's like ranked kit because it is kind of a broken move and you can really set people up pretty nasty with that. Other than that, it's gonna be really good to see how this shifts the meta because you know a lot of characters have really crappy ranked variations right now, and a lot of them have amazing playlists, casual playlist variations. So, well, just moves in general. So if they took the really good moves for some of these characters, like they haven't been getting good representation, like Kano, for example, you barely see any Kano players, or even Frost, some more of like Frost. I mean, Frost did get a little bit better, but you could see a lot more of a different play style with her. You know, it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited. I can't wait to see this. This is finally something that should have been in the game from the beginning because it was in the game in the beginning of MKX, but let's see. Are they starting this off with a trailer?
We could.
All right, so moving on to Stephanie, we're going to talk about some third variations, things like that.
Oh,
anything we want
the
to
thing we all here for.
About characters, you want to get right into this?
I think we should just get right into it.
Okay, cool. So we're not going to go through all of them because there's a lot of characters.
Yes.
But you've picked out some that you like to show.
10 or so that I think are very exciting. I mean, well, all are exciting, but these are my highlights.
And we're also going to talk about some things like some character changes too.
Yes, a few I selected because they have general gameplay changes that I wanted to talk about.
For instance, Jack's Fatal Blow is now high.
Yes. So. Well, you spoiled it.
Did I? I spoiled it yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
My favorite thing ever is people who are just like dropping Jacks. Like you have to be below 30% to even use that. So obviously you're using it a lot. So maybe you're getting beat with Jacks. Maybe it's time to drop them anyway.
Wow.
Is that a hot take?
Wait till we get to Liu Kang.
Oh no.
Here we go.
So we're going to start with?
One interesting thing is we didn't just take a lot of moves and make new presets. Some are pretty much the moves were already there, but some moves we actually kind of redesigned, rebalanced because
Really?
to be in a tournament loadout, and they were either
Let's raise this up.
not strong enough or too strong, and we kind of reevaluated a lot of them, and our design team did some really interesting things. There are some really drastic changes here, and maybe some pretty big surprises. Like we're gonna start off with a bang. So let's start with Shang Tsung.
With the bang.
Shang Tsung, all the ninjas.
Shang Tsung's third loadout is actually a 3-slot move that is a brand new ability.
And I'm guessing people are probably kind of guessing what it might be.
I bet people are like, yes, from the heavens.
So, Shang Tsung loses all of his Shang Tsung moves except the straight skull, and in return he gets all the ninja moves.
All the ninjas.
All 4?
And shake. So he gets Ermax lift,
Nice.
Smoke shake, Rain's roundhouse kick, reptile slide.
And crushing blows that come with those.
He gets the crushing blows. He gets big combos.
That's cool. I didn't think they were gonna do that because I was wondering. I'm like, he's not gonna get all the ninjas. It's not gonna make any sense because there's 3 and you only have there's 4 and you only have 3 slots. So they combined all 4 into 3 slots just to make it into a thing. That's
It's
cool.
what the people want.
Oh yeah.
I think that's something important to talk about as well. Is like
All right, boys. Might
having a
be
third
returning back to
variation's
Shang
been
Tsung, especially since his
the
ground
clipboard
eruptions
for a
got
while.
nerfed.
Yes.
But the thing is, like, you know, when the game was first built, we had 2, and those were planned out, QA'd, made sure everything was balanced and whatnot. So we did the same thing with the third one. We went back in, figured out how to change things, made sure it was balanced as well. It's not just like throwing new moves on people.
That should work. That should be fine.
Sometimes, in some cases, it does.
That's a
There's
great
also,
idea.
I want to give a shout out to our UI team, who no one thinks about the UI person who set up the little icon or all the text or even made the space for text to go in. There's so many little UI things that I mean, you work with them all the time. When you add a new move, and they have a lot on their plate.
Yes.
So
Yeah, without UI, you guys wouldn't really know what to do.
You just never think of
Me
it.
too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I played
shout-outs
realism
to
last
Big
week in
shout-outs
Call
to
of
them
Duty. That
for
shit
the
was hard.
Team raid stuff, right? Like there was
Right. So let's go to Frost, which is This might be the one I'm most
You,
excited
you've,
about.
yeah, you've
Oh,
actually
man.
mentioned the Frost thing many times, and I actually don't know a lot about it. So.
And I see a lot of Frost players rising up, I have to say.
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
Tweety
there's
kinda
been a lot of
started it
Frost
little
players.
Bit, and then from there, people have been like, yeah, let's do some Frost.
I've always thought she's this really rad character.
She is.
I love her hair.
Arctic Anarchy.
Okay, so the first thing she gets is this dive bomb. And this is an example of a move that we've
Hits
looked at for
mid?
balance reasons. There's a lot of minutia with the
I wonder if
frame,
it's
recovery
safe.
on block, stuff like that. And that's going to be something that happens throughout a lot of these third variations. The other thing is that she has these augers, and they no longer track the opponent. In the earlier version, they would kind of, if the opponent was ducking, they would go down. They're now just straight projectiles. Both
Oh.
of them are like that.
Sure.
And the first one is a high. And then the last move we gave her, which is really neat, is this overdrive. And
This is my favorite thing that you've told me about.
yeah,
What?
this buffs all of her beam attacks. But
Oh my
interestingly,
God.
when you amplify it, a timer starts.
She has 3 moves.
And when the timer goes off, it takes a while, and it starts beeping. The opponent's actually frozen, and that's new. Previously, you kind of
Oh, the
move them
corner
away,
game's
she'd
gonna be
get, like, a
crazy.
forward
That's it
two,
unblockable?
Like a harder conversion. Now she just gets a full-on freeze.
Right.
Now it will go away if you hit her.
Oh,
So the idea would be she's going to activate it. You have a pretty long timer, and she's going to go in.
okay.
Try to get you to block.
That's a good way to
calm down,
balance it.
You don't want to.
Her corner pressure is gonna be nice though.
Throw you or whatever.
Or the other way around.
Right. Exactly.
Like you can go back and start throwing some augers, maybe do a dive bomb when they're not looking for it, keep them on
So
the
can
ground.
you poke them out of it or anything like that? Or once that bomb's set, that bomb is set?
No.
If you hit her, it is disabled.
Got it.
So that's a super cool, like, just neat
Yeah, I
part
think
of
it's
the
a
gameplay.
very neat mechanic.
And just like I know there's a lot of players, especially Frost players, who like setups.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a perfect like setup type thing to do.
Exactly. I think it will really enhance her kind of weird, creative playstyle.
Yeah,
Awesome.
most definitely.
What other characters we want to talk about today?
Now I definitely want to show Johnny Cage and Jax.
Mm-hmm.
So with Johnny Cage, we went with a classic MK2 loadout. He has the high fireball, the low fireball, and the uppercut, but the fireballs have been drastically changed.
How
This is another of
so?
those things where like, the moves actually work differently.
Yes. The fireballs before had a huge arc. They didn't hit anybody.
Right.
But now, you can see the mid one is significantly lower, and the high one is still high, but it's not quite as high. He was like throwing them at airplanes.
Right.
And his uppercut, it has had a bunch of little minutia frame data changes, and this, if people never really looked at this, this uppercut is actually super fast.
Yeah, it looks really fast.
I think it has like a 9-frame startup, so it's a super fast mid, and if you amplify it, it's safe on block. So
Wow,
I
it
think
ends
he
with
uses
overhead?
fireballs and pressure now. His anti
And it's safe on
to
block.
Kind of zone people out. I think they're really. They have
It's kinda like
pretty fast
Cassie,
recovery. They're
pre-patch.
pretty good.
Okay.
And so those are just more of changes to Johnny Cage's normal moves, the existing moves then, right?
These fireballs, right? They existed before as an ability, but they had a significantly different arc.
Right.
His one and his main variation aren't these. These are
Right, it's
different
the
fireballs.
straight
Yeah.
fireball and the other variations. So now let's take a look at Jax, and this one's very exciting to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So the first thing he gets is his amplified ground pound, where it actually pops the person up. The second
What?
thing he gets is this right to bear arm string. Now this has a new ender. He can now do one at the end, and he does this Roman Reigns Superman punch, and that is a high. So the interesting thing here is that's actually plus on block. If you block it, he gets to move first,
Oh,
but it's a high. So you can duck it and then punish it if you think he's going to do it, but then
Well, then you never do it.
yeah,
right?
but if you
then
duck
you never
it,
do it, and
then
you
he
can
can end up
play
with the
on turn,
overhead.
Jack sucks.
So how do we fix that?
Or you do the original ender, which ends in an overhead. The overhead is actually punishable now, though. So this introduces the new meta of if you want the pressure, you go for the high. If the opponent tries to punish, you go for the overhead. And that's going to keep them guessing.
And
that's gonna mess
if
with
you
a lot
notice,
of
it's
players
about
early on.
900 punches.
Which means
More lit up arms.
lit up arms.
True. Yeah,
So
look at that.
the
His
last
arms are
move
on
we gave
fire.
this one Is,
Well, there's more. No,
Beefy
there's
Jacks.
two,
is there?
right?
No, I
No.
already said the ground pound.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So his clap, and this move now has. So before it had heated arms and non-heated arms. There's now a third level of maximum heated arms, maximum heat. And he actually gets a pop-up, which you do not before.
What?
And there's some pretty cool like corner combos you can do.
Yeah.
And because he has
Jack's
that
got some
really
quarter
long
combos.
string,
You can get heated up again really quickly from
yes.
the. Yep.
And the crushing blow for his double rocket is to do a 6-hit combo into it.
Which I was practicing earlier today when we were talking about
Yeah,
this. And
you had already got it when I told you what Hero
Right.
was doing. So he can get really cool like corner stuff where he ends in the crushing blow and stuff because that string has a
Right.
bajillion hits.
to say I already got it, I got it like 1 time out of 10, but yes, I already
Yes,
got
you
it.
said, take a look at this.
That's
and
an
then
improvement, though.
Yeah.
Lift it down one in the corner. It was
That's
really
true.
embarrassing.
It's, you know when people do combos and you're like, watch this. Okay, hold on. Watch this. No, hold on. I did that a lot.
I don't have that problem.
I do.
So that is Jax.
Can wait,
Whoa,
it's all
whoa.
good. It's all good.
Moving
Were you
forward.
going to try to do it?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to show the fatal blow.
Oh, well,
Oh, yes.
we told them already about it. I mean, really?
Yes, Jax's Fatal Blow.
Yeah.
It is still super fast. I have a 10 out of 10 success rate.
But it's
Especially
a
for
high.
people who are good at it.
Yeah, you've never missed it, but it is now a high.
Oh, and here's the thing that actually, because people on Twitter were like, oh no Jax. I'm like, I hit people out of the air a ton with it.
Oh, yeah.
I hit people if they're using projectiles. I hit them if they move. The other thing that it brings up that I really like, because I play Hunker Down, is that now that it's an overhead, I mean a high, pardon.
Yeah, it's definitely not an
No,
overhead.
not
That
overhead.
Would be awesome.
If you push down, just kidding. It's now that it's a high, people will be
People
trying
would
to
shit
dunk it.
themselves?
Well,
Right.
my main offense is an overhead.
Right.
So so there's that kind of thing where if I try to get in, and you're ducking right now, I'm still going to overhead you. So I feel like
Bop.
for me, there's for the level that I play at, that's a really good meta for me.
So now we have Sub-Zero, and he actually gains his Ice Orb move, which I think is super exciting because Sub-Zero is like a pretty good offensive character in this game, and Sub-Zero in the last few NRS games have been very defensive with the Ice Clone, and this is kind of like the new version of the clone. So I
Right.
think this will be a pretty drastic playstyle for him. Like, I could even see, I mean, Tom, like,
Oh, I would love to see Tom do some ice clone, except
He-
he'll yell about the trap.
he did get top 8 at a recent tournament. He may never not get top 8 again now.
I don't know. I think Tom's ready. I think he's ready for this.
And then we also gave him this, I think it's called Chill Out or something, whatever, this ice ground
That
pound.
sounds right.
Yeah.
And this is actually faster. Like you can see this is a combo.
Oh.
And that's another example of like kind of the gameplay
Okay.
minutiae changes.
Some mix-ups.
Can you show
Sure.
Can you show the ground effect again, please? Thanks. And there's the fun stuff you can do with this too, like slide into it and stuff, right? Can you,
Yes.
That works here, yeah.
So I'm really excited. I've been using the Sub-Zero one. Sub-Zero is one of my favorite characters,
Yep.
and I've been using it, and because I'm a very slow-paced defensive
It's
player,
cool, but not what I was not what
and
I was
I'm a
expecting, but
huge
it's all right.
And I've always liked this move. So, and I'm
Tom Brady
very
might be happy.
excited at combos.
Yeah.
All right, so Liu Kang. Liu Kang has the Shaolin Vanish teleport.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Saw that coming.
He gets this command grab with his nunchuck.
The Kusunari, is that what it's called?
It's something
I
like
believe so.
that.
I like that move a lot.
And he gets
Leave him same side.
nunchuck stance. And one of the really cool things is now you can actually do the command grab from the stance if you have both equipped.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can also do his projectile parry if you have it equipped, which is not in this loadout, but if you're making a custom loadout.
Sure.
So he can do like block strings into it, go into the stance, and actually go into it. And you just input down, back, forward, 2, and it'll come out. He also has a general gameplay change. His forward 4 is now 2 frames slower.
For those who don't know what Ford 4 is, just show them real quick.
Wow.
It's this string. This is like a really good advancing string.
Poke out of it.
2 frames slower, he said?
Yes. We wanted to keep it being kind of one of his go-to strings. That's really what he's like built on. That's what he
Man.
does.
It's got to
But
space it a little
it's
bit better.
now- He already has a fast move with his forward 3.
He
and
has
a couple other
so
ones.
many tools to get you open. Like it's
Right.
awesome.
So the idea here is the forward 4 is just a little bit worse, a little bit less. It's all you do. It'd be like 80% of what you do.
Right.
You'll need like
It'll still be the
3
same
more
online.
brain cells. So
2 frames. It's not too
And
big
I've
of a
been playing
deal.
him, and that's totally what it feels like, because that's what I want in the character, and I like Liu Kang. So
Yep.
Yep.
it's not like you now just literally can't do it. Throw down the controller, but it'll make poking out scenarios a little bit easier to deal with if you make that read, and he'll have to commit to other stuff.
Okay.
I'm actually very interested in this variation of Liu because of the command grab and the nunchuck
It's
stats.
super fun.
I've been wanting to have that stance in there for a while, and command grabs I really enjoy doing, and the fact that those are married together now is really fun for me.
Yeah,
That is pretty cool. I can't wait to see what that's going to be like. Sorry I'm not talking that much. I just want to hear what they're saying and make sure I understand it.
We can also talk about a few that we don't need to show.
Sure.
Scorpion actually very highly requested.
Yes.
He gets the MK9 neutral jump punch and Misery Blade.
Nice. Nice.
I knew it.
All those if you played the beta and you love Misery Blade,
It's back.
it's back.
Get ready.
Sonya is going to
Scorpion mains rejoice.
She gets her cat turret moves.
Yep.
Got it.
Nightwolf gets his Spirit Tracks roll,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one that pops you up, and Lightning Arrow,
Cool.
which I'm a pretty big fan of. It's great effects. Shoutouts to our effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about our girl
Eh.
Jade?
Jade, I've been using it. That's why I tweeted about her today.
Mhm.
She gets her new combos, like her enhanced back two, the 3-2-2 down one.
Mhm.
She gets
Jade
the
got
projectile,
combos?
Reflect,
Yep.
and then she gets the teleport move.
Right.
And the teleport move actually does better damage than it used to, and there's other little changes like that.
Yeah.
So she's got like an anti-zoning, but then with the rush down of the new back two, the new sweep, and that stuff.
Sure.
Cool.
So let's show Kitana and Kung Lao. And Katana's very, very exciting.
Yeah.
I've got,
Katana is actually probably the most changed character in this patch.
I got a
Okay.
lot of Kitana tweets over the
And
last
her
couple
main.
days.
Yeah, I think those too.
I have a birthday shout out for one.
I hope this makes those tweets slow down.
No.
They are a passionate community.
They are, yeah.
They are very passionate.
Agreed.
Anyone who was worried that when I retired, the Katana downplay would end, didn't need to be worried about that.
No.
No, they really took
They
up
picked
the
it up.
mantle.
They picked it up.
I was already getting wrecked by Kitana players.
So the first thing is, this is across the board. This is not variation 3. She actually has a new amplified air fan, and this allows her to do combos.
Oh
So
my
one of the
god.
reasons Katana players have gone crazy.
What?
Combos, we want more combos. She's supposed to be the combo queen.
Yo.
Something that we made up and declared, and it just
Right.
happened.
Right.
That.
So she now does. She does have to use a bar meter, but she can get the old school like.
Oh
fun
shit,
combos.
that's a good
But
one
she's
right
willing to
there.
use a bar.
Sure.
I never thought that was coming
Second
back.
thing is she actually has a new crushing blow.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a
Do
pop-up?
Into a pop-up.
And it's a
becomes
pop-up?
an
Oh my
overhead.
god.
And we're going to get into why that's really cool in variation 3.
Okay.
So the first thing she gets is fan name.
Real quick, I'm sorry. How does that crushing blow happen?
What is the
I was gonna
requirements?
get to that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so the first thing she gets is fan NATO, and that sends it across the screen.
Yep.
That's really good for like trading stuff. Like if he does his hat, she gets the trade, she's going to get more damage.
Sure.
The second
Can you
thing
link it
she
to
gets
combos?
is low fan. And that's where we get into the overhead. So
Right.
the requirement for the crushing blow is the opponent must be crouch blocking
Mhm.
when they get hit.
Sure.
So that sets up
Ah.
a 50-50 because now
Okay.
she can special cancel this string. So the idea would be sometimes you special cancel it into the low, and then when they start ducking it because they're afraid of the low, you go into the overhead. And
Right.
once per game, you cash out that crushing blow, you get a pop up
Money.
into big damage.
Oh,
Big
nice. Good stuff for Kitana
And
right
the
there.
last thing she gets in this variation is the corkscrew.
That's
That's a pop-up
really
too?
Cool move.
It's a super cool move.
It's just elegant.
Yes.
I mean, the princess needs some elegance. And
Right.
It's nice.
Even as a revenant, she maintains her class.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty excited. I have personally wanted the low fan in a variation since like way before the game came out.
Sure.
So I'm very excited. I've been using this one a lot too. It's very exciting.
Now, Kitana got some stuff this time around. Other characters have small things like that too. We aren't
Yes.
going to get to. You'll get to in the patch. I think Mr. Aquaman's asking for Codal talk.
Codals we're not going to show, but it is
Oh.
the other two totems, and it is the enhanced sun disc.
Ooh, what about Jackie? Because there's a big Jackie community. Are we showing Jackie, or are we just gonna?
We are not because I am not good enough to do her new combos. That is true.
Oh,
that is-
new
I will-
combos
the
with
new
Jackie, huh?
combos.
Kayfabe, yes. She gets all of her air moves. She has like the air shrapnel gun, the leap, and the ground pound thing, and she can go crazy. The guys in the lab can do wild stuff.
Yeah.
So all right, I'm just. This is now real couch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm into the real couch. Yeah.
Fine.
Yes, Paulo wanted me to show this off, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna screw him up. The combos.
So why not try?
I
Show
I
us.
think you should try.
It's not happening.
it's not.
All right, all right. But so that's kind of Jackie's new stuff. I know I've got
Nah.
a friend that's just like, what, come on. He's
She
gonna
is
want to
wa-
know. He's gonna want
she
to
is
know.
gonna
That's
be in the
basically
air,
it.
non-stop going like Sonic Fox is gonna lose his mind.
Mm-hmm.
But how about a character I do not?
I've been wanting to pick up Jackie
Sure.
too. I
Yes.
can't
Why
wait.
did I just admit any of that?
I don't know.
A
Because
lot-
it's the
there's
real
a lot-
couch, I guess.
A lot of truth on this couch today.
Okay, so Kung Lao gets his Great Kung Lao stance, and these moves have drastically changed. They are now significantly faster.
Cool.
Oh, the spirits.
Some Kenshi
Yes,
vibes.
The great Kung Lao.
And this
Oh.
actually has a brand new crushing blow
Ooh,
requirement and
Huge
reaction.
pop up.
The requirement is now only the last hit hits, so it
Right.
has to hit from full screen basically.
And
More
generally, I mean,
pop-up
you're
crushing
using that from
blows.
full
That's
screen,
exactly
so
how
it's
you're using
perfect way to
And
set it
it's-
up.
You can see that it's faster.
A high.
Yes.
Did you just read the screen there?
Yeah.
And then the other thing he gains is the vortex, which he can now amplify, hold it, and send it out.
He can hold that.
He can
Hold
hold that. Yeah. So yes, he got a new crushing.
Oh,
blow
can people
requirement
duck
as
that
well
still?
as
I don't
his
remember.
weight split up.
I
And
know
I'm
Johnny
super
Cage had a
excited
string
'cause
people.
I always
Women
wanted
can
that.
duck.
I'm-
Oh, yeah.
I stand for the Great Kung Lao.
Very
Like
good.
great is in his name.
Yeah, I mean,
Like Alexander, Kali, and Kung Lao.
and Kung Lao. There it is. All right, so that's most of Kung Lao stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Who
I'm
else?
very, very hyped to see how they use that stance
Mhm.
because I think it's naturally very unexplored in the tournament community because it wasn't
Right.
Right.
visible.
Yeah, no, this is one of my favorite moves that he has too. He's
What's
got
up?
so much that he can do out of it.
Yeah.
So the last one I wanted
thanks.
to show was Erron Black
Mm-hmm.
because he has some animation changes.
Oh,
Erron Black.
This is one that
tell more.
I've wanted to see. So if I ever played Erron Black, because I'd actually thought about like just playing around with him in casual matches, this would be the kind of one that I'd want to if it existed, and now it does.
So the first thing he gets is the Tarkatan Bear Trap.
Low key, one of my favorite moves in the game.
Yeah, it's wild.
Setups.
And then he gains Acid Pour. And now, the regular one is significantly shorter. He does not pour acid on you.
I saw a
And the
crazy. I think it was on Reddit. I saw a crazy
And then
combo
for
setup
acid,
with
he
acid
bops
pour
it up
and the
and
bear
uses
trap.
rude. So this means you do not have to watch an hour-long animation every time you get hit.
Sure.
Although that does make it less salty.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would get super annoyed by that move. And that also changes the crushing blow, because the crushing blow is now for the regular version of the amplified.
Sure. Cool.
Wait, the regular version?
Yeah.
Show the bear trap again. There's a thing you can find on our subreddit of a guy who has all of this Erron Black setup he did with like before this.
Same one I
existed,
saw.
Like created a version of this.
Yeah.
And did a setup with traps and acid that's fantastic. So go into our subreddit and look for that because it's, I mean, very going to be similar to what you can do here, and it made me laugh.
Yeah, I
He
saw
just
that.
kept
I thought that was
trapping the
brutal.
dude, and at one point, the guy didn't know what to do. He put the trap down, and then he did the slide. The guy fell into the trap and like flipped over into the trap
Oh,
and
that's
died.
awesome.
It was like swish. It was really cool.
Swish.
So those are the ones that we wanted to show.
Right.
And you can check out the patch notes to find out all the details that you're excited about.
No, they're all, and those will be coming out today. They'll be coming out with the patch whenever that happens. Follow our social, and we'll talk more about that.
So patch is confirmed
But
today.
yeah, everybody has some really cool stuff they get to do. I'm sure there's a lot of little tiny frame changes that are gonna make a lot of people happy that we're not gonna get into today because that can get a little into the weeds for those who
And
don't.
I
yeah.
can go over other ones briefly if you would like.
Please.
Cetrion has an ability she got last patch where she can do a random one of her 4 buffs. She has the tornado in that.
Random.
Shao Kahn's is spear based. He's got like all of his spear moves.
Cool.
Cassie has bullet moves. She has the bullet reflect where it's like the green orb.
Mm-hmm.
And she has the grabbing the drone and flying away with you.
Mm-hmm.
And the shadow kick. Raiden has Joe push, and he gets the move where he puts the staff on the ground.
And I think the inputs for Joe Push changed too, right?
Yes, and it replaces a different move. So Baraka gets the Baraka Barrage and the charge. Noob is combo based. He gets a lot of Noob fans are going to be happy that he gets the sickle snag
Cool.
and the sickle overhead move.
Cool.
I think that'll definitely be very exciting for them.
Our boy Kano.
This one, I literally today, someone predicted it. It is Snakebite and the eye laser.
Awesome.
And Snakebite,
I've won.
I mean, you wanted that forever.
So I mean, I
Tyler started the original petition.
well, yeah, I had the original Snakebite combo.
There you go.
Scarlet gets Boiling Point, where she lifts you up, and 2 of her buffs.
It's called the Dundee. Remember?
Yes, the Dundee.
Are we still? Am I still on that? That
Yeah, I
combo?
think so.
Yeah, okay, keep going.
Cabal gets Gas Blast.
Azib Hassan, you got
the
Snakebite.
combo starter, and I think the spin. There's a chance I made that up, but he
Okay.
definitely
Okay.
gets the anti-air grab, and
A lot of people would ask
They
about
got
Garrus as well.
Gearus gets the rewind time move,
Mm.
and what's the second one?
I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah,
There's a lot of stuff to remember.
there's a
for
lot
this.
of stuff to remember.
It's probably
Yeah,
on one
I
of
was
these
surprised
pieces
he
of
was
paper,
knocking
maybe
these
some-
out,
yeah.
like remembering them.
Great. So, kind of a shorter one today. Again.
Nice.
So, thank you so much.
Hopefully
for
that
joining us on
patches
the
out
podcast.
within the
Thank you,
next
John, Stephanie,
3
Derek.
hours, I'm hoping.
Woo! We'll see y'all next week.
Yay.
Oh man, that's exciting. I can't wait to see that. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be changed up with a lot of characters, and be ready. The subreddit for Mortal Kombat, some crazy new setups and some crazy combos that this game has been missing. I get it. They realized that they dropped the ball with a lot of people's crushing blows. Like a lot of crushing blows just gave decent damage and did not provide any combo opportunities. Whereas a lot of the crushing blows in that they showcased had pop-ups. So pop-ups can actually be comboed into now, and there's more, which is great. I think Kitana's definitely gotten some love right there. Her being able to combo off of her fans in the air. It does cost a bar, but man, that's amazing. She needed that. That's going to be really cool. So she's going to get a lot more damage off of that, especially since she has, I think, 2 more crushing blows now. Yeah, she has 2 more crushing blows. No, that other one did have a crushing blow previously, but it's in a variation now. And that overhead crushing blow is going to be really nice. That's something I'm going to be looking forward to. Kitana. That's dope. And that's it for the Kombat Cast video, guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new. More Mortal Kombat coverage for the new variations are going to be coming soon, so you won't want to miss any of that. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.